Okay, so you want to learn how to double your tracks for your custom wig. I'm about to show you. First things first, you always want to start with your settings. My settings are on a zigzag stitch, a 2 in length, and length are how far apart each stitch is from one another. And the width is how tall the stitches are. So from top to bottom, that's the width. Okay, now again, I'm on a zigzag stitch. I have 2 in length and I have 5 in width. Screenshot that if you need it. I'll show you what it looks like later. Moving on, I have my needle position in the middle and my tension is a 4. Tension is how tight the stitches will be. I don't need mine too tight, so I'm kind of in the middle. Now, you want to layer your wefts together, not directly on top of each other, but one above the other, laying them flat and seamless onto one another, just as you see me doing here. And you want to give yourself enough room to sew onto the wig and catch the wefts onto the wig. Now, we're going to slide our double tracks under the presser footer, and all we're doing at this point is keeping our tracks together. The machine does everything. The machine has teeth and they glide. All we're doing is keeping our wefts together. You don't have to push it because it glides on its own. How fast it goes is determined by how hard you press the pedal at the bottom to make your machine go, right? So as you see, as I'm stitching, I'm not moving my hand. My fingers are not moving. My hand is in the same position. I'm not pushing those wefts through. How fast I go determines by how hard I'm pressing on the presser footer. Now, if your stitches look like this, then you did a good job and your settings were like mine. So from top to bottom, that's the width. That's how high and low the stitches go. Now, how far apart they are, like how far apart every V is, that's the length. I like mine like this because I don't like to use a lot of thread. Now, my left hand is moving, but I'm just trying to keep the back weft straight. Otherwise, your tracks will kind of separate from each other and it makes it harder to keep them together. When you get to this end, when you get to this little folded piece at the end, you want to cut that and make it flat because you still want to keep them side by side. You don't want one on top of the other. You want them side by side. So I'm going to cut that and it'll lay flat. I'm going to continue to sew until I'm all the way done, and then I'll back stitch it to make sure that it's secure. This is what your weft should look like when you're done. Nice and seamless. Follow me for more tips and tricks and comment down below if you have questions. Love you. Bye.